So I'm Gino from World on Alert. World on Alert is a progressive metal band out of Montreal, Canada. Pretty much a solo project of mine where I collaborate with other local Montreal musicians who helped me record the album, and we had a great time doing it too.
Meaning of your band name.
Uh, Not too much of a deep meaning. I mean, I was spending some time thinking about the state of the world at the moment and how things are a little upside down. And I came across an Ancient Aliens episode out of all things that was titled World on Alert. And I liked the name and I thought it really represented what's going on right now. So I went with that. Yeah, so what the EP is a project that I started just out of boredom during the pandemic. We were in lockdown, we had nowhere to go, so I set my home studio and just started writing music. And The goal was to pretty much write 5 songs very different from each other, and as you can hear, they do have different flavor, different taste, different genre, and it was a lot of fun doing. I had a good time writing these tracks. Yeah, for sure. The songs range from many different topics. A couple of the tracks, Insecurities and Alone with My Thoughts, are actually about my personal demons and breaking out of shyness and being able to overcome troubles that I've had uh, with just trying to live life and breaking out of anxiety and always worried that everyone was judging me and so on. Yeah. Uh, then we move on to a song like Freedom in Disguise, which is also about the state of the world and the possibility of powers that be that are trying to control us on every aspect of our life, whether it's financially or socially and so on. And then there's War Inside, which is pretty much about my mother's battle with cancer and how she fought it twice and won. And it's a happy ending, really. So it's glad to see that. Yeah, for sure. My life is pretty simple, actually. Outside of music, I work a day job in an office day job where I'm doing software quality assurance for a website. I also do sound engineering gigs, both for recording and live. I'm happily married. Live in my house with my wife and my dog, and pretty simple. I like to lay low. I like to take things chill, watch hockey. I'm a typical Canadian that way, I guess.
Metal music.
Yeah, that was probably when I was around 12 or 13. I already had influence from my older brothers listening to the classic rock bands and the prog bands from the 70s, like Rush or Black Sabbath or Zeppelin or Deep Purple. Then I discovered Metallica at that age, and I think that opened the doors. So I went from the hard rock, the prog, into metal with Metallica, and I was probably around 12 or 13.
Collaborate with?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if we're talking non-metal and you think only rock, definitely be Geddy Lee and or Alex Lifeson of Rush. I've always been a big fan of theirs, and it would be a dream of mine to collaborate with them. If you want me to go more pop or something outside of even rock, Lady Gaga seems like a fun person to collaborate with. I think she'd be fun to hang out with too.
Last few years.
I think it's been very good. I think it's on an incline and not a decline. I feel like the musicians have been spectacular in heavy metal. I feel like everyone's some kind of guitar or drum virtuoso. Uh, at times, though, I feel like the music in newer metal can be a little stale and repetitive, and maybe a little overproduced. But maybe I'm just old school that way. And that could be it too. So I don't know. We'll see.
Cover art.
Some of the art is cool, but again, very fake at times.
Bought with your own money.
I believe it's Metallica Load.
Your head.
Once when I was younger and I was working in a retail store, a big retail shop, I had some people come in and actually recognize me from a club show I played a couple of weeks ago. So that was really awkward, but yeah.
Job you've ever had.
That same retail store job, actually. I'm not going to say the name of it, though.
Or metal song.
Uh, Rihanna Umbrella.
Interesting.
Yeah, so right now I'm just going to concentrate on trying to form a live band and maybe play some shows in the early new year, so early 2025. And then I think I'm going to start working on a second release. I have already ideas in mind, and we'll see where those go, where those take me.